Hi, in this presentation I'm going to show you how we at Gilboys remove the white heat marks and ring marks from furniture. Now, it's something that we do not recommend you try at home. It's the most commonly asked question here in the workshop, apart from how do you wax polish your furniture, how do you look after it. The other thing is, how do we get rid of ring marks? Well, I'm going to show you how we do it here. This is the third or fourth attempt that we've tried actually in this take of trying to show you how it works effectively, because it doesn't always work right. And that's why French polishers will always say it might work, it might not work. Well, that's because that's the truth of it. Sometimes it doesn't work. It depends on the polish finish that it's on, how deep the marks are, how long they've been there. There are lots of factors. And if it doesn't work, you have to strip and repolish. So it's a really tricky thing to do. So don't try this at home. You will set fire to yourself. There's a great chance of doing that. But you can see me here removing the heat marks from this piano lid. So this is a piano top. It's actually the top of a grand piano. It comes from Exeter Cathedral. And I'm going to apply some superfine white mineral oil, polishing oil, the same oil that we use when we're French polishing to ease the rubber on the surface. What it does in this circumstance is create a barrier. It creates a barrier between the polish, or the finish of what we're trying to remove the mark, and the heat, which is going to be generated by using methylated spirits, which I'm about to apply here. And we set light to it. So a thin film of methylated spirits over top of the oil, set fire to it. The heat draws out the moisture, and that's what's trapped in the surface. That's what we get when you get heat marks and ring marks in tables. It's moisture, it's trapped moisture. That's what the white is. So by repeatedly setting fire to the top, it's pulling the moisture out of the piano. Now, the reason we can do this on this piano is because it's a lacquer. And it's a hard lacquer. It's been on there for decades. So we know it's really, really tough. So I can do it repeatedly quite quickly. If it was a French polish finish, a new French polish finish, or even an older French polish finish, I wouldn't be able to do it quite as quickly as this. I'd probably have maybe 1 or 2 attempts and then be able to leave it, because the polish would start softening and it would burn and bubble up, and then we would have to strip and repolish. So there you can see, quite successful after 4 or 5 attempts, I think. And then we got our last little bit here. You can see the moisture trapped. You can see clearly the moisture there, that white area. There the heat comes in. You can see how dangerous this is if you were to do this in a home environment. It's so easy to set fire to your own hand with the meths in one hand and then the lit match in the other.